Strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact. The fact that
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Round second, taken for third.
Welcome to the Nerd Alert podcast from Project 20. I'm Butter, and I have my buddy J-Lo with me today to talk about the latest MLB game, which is Major League Baseball. That took me a second already. It's called The Show 24, right? And I'm guessing it stands for 2024. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Before we begin, J-Lo, you are ready to say hello to all the gamers watching or listening to this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go on 3, okay? You ready? All right,
Yep.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello gamers and nerds! Oh, you gotta commit! Come on!
Okay, I got you.
Just say nerds.
Nerds!
Awesome. Oh, so good, dude. All right, so how does it feel to be the first guest on this podcast?
Hype as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, why not, right? Gotta support. I'm excited.
Yeah. So you said, I asked you this earlier, but you say you haven't done any podcasts before?
I have not. Never been asked. Never thought to do one either.
Yeah.
So, definitely a really cool first experience.
That's cool. But you do stream.
I do stream, yes, on Twitch.
Yeah.
And very small streamer, but, you know, it's the grind that matters, right?
Hey, everybody starts somewhere, you know, and we're gonna link your stream on everything that we post this on. We're gonna put this on YouTube, so we'll add the link down below for YouTube. And then if it's on social, everything else, we're just gonna add links everywhere. So get tagged and whatnot.
Appreciate you.
Cool, dude. All right, so you want to tell me a little bit about like how long you've been gaming?
Oof. I mean, as far as gaming, I mean, my first system was an N64.
Ooh.
If we're talking like competitive or anything serious, we're probably talking 2015 when like my brother or our buddy Alpha, he started hitting me up for day one Apex. Before that it was just the most casual gaming ever. Like it's your older brother, hey, come play Call of Duty with me and I'm gonna kick your butt all day while I'm trying to figure out how to shoot, you know.
Yeah. Did you end up kicking his butt though?
Now it's pretty even. I wouldn't say I toast him, but depends on the game.
He's pretty fun, especially when he starts screaming when something goes wrong.
That's where I got the screaming
so funny. Yeah, that's so good, dude. I mean, dude, you say N64 and I'm like, man, that was like my college days. I don't even want to talk.
No way.
For sure. I feel like, I think it's been around for quite some time. And then I think the GameCube came out when I was in college, and we played, like my buddy and I played so much Mario Kart. It's insane.
I was my, let me think about this. So I was living in our first house here in Minnesota. So I was probably 7
Ooh, yeah.
when we got our GameCube.
Nice. Nice.
But then before that, it was N64, Mortal Kombat with the brothers. And
Nice.
GameCube was a real fun grind. Our main game was Star Fox 64, Mario 64, not Mario Kart, but yeah, the Star Fox 64. Yes.
So you pretty much played every type of game.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I'm not a solo genre type player.
Cool. Yeah, I played a lot of I guess I played some RPGs, played some Final Fantasy, things like that, you know, Assassin's Creed and whatnot, right? But I think the first time I played Major League Baseball was actually in college, because my best friend in college and I would play a lot of Mario Kart and things like GoldenEye and, you know, whatever else was around at the time. And I couldn't play shooter, so I would just watch them play and then like leave the room when it made me too sick. But one of his roommates played a lot of, what was it? It was like NFL games and Major League Baseball games. And so sometimes they would just like have it on or whatever, right? And I'd walk in and it's on. So I just pick up the controller and start playing. And it's actually really fun.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever get the chance to play NFL Blitz?
I don't remember which specific games. I just know I played like a couple of them. They own a couple of them. So whatever was on, we would sometimes play like the versus mode and whatever. And just like bet pizza slices and shit like that, or like shots.
God. Yes. That's a good idea.
Like whoever gets like a field goal or something has to do a shot or some stupid shit like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I do want to talk about this new Major League Baseball game. Now, I don't play it a lot, but I did have to look up some of the info, right? So I wanted to see, like, because I remember, you know, like I said, I played it in college, right? And that's quite a long time ago. I don't even want to say how long ago that was, but, you know, if you look up GameCube, you can do the math.
Exactly.
Okay, so it looks like the first Major League Baseball game was released in 1997, and it was based around Bernie Williams and the New York Yankees. So that's pretty interesting.
I believe it.
Yeah. Did you ever try that one? It's super old.
No, I kid you not. I only started playing 23. I played maybe a game or here. So, and the reason I started playing MLB 23 was because of my other friend it's crazy about baseball. He's the one that got me into baseball in general.
Yeah.
And now like that's like my favorite sport. And I was terrible. So I was like, okay, let's start this grind, you know? I love baseball, and like starting it, I was crushing people because like once you get the gist of how baseball actually works, it's just button pressing, right?
Oh, did you ever play baseball, like actually play baseball?
I do wish. If it was like not an after school game or something, like I do wish I would have played. Yeah. Like it's so fun. And I can like we would go to the batting cages.
That's fun.
I'd be crushing baseballs. I was like, dang it. Okay. You know,
next time we hang out, maybe we go to a batting cage. We find a batting cage.
Yes.
And can do that.
I'm down.
Cool.
But yeah. Yes. Because he lives in Tampa now, so there's no reason for me to go alone, or else I'm just weird.
Yeah, and I think like sports is hard because a lot of times, you know, you get interested in it, but like all these sports take teams, right? It's not like you could just show up on a grass field and start playing baseball by yourself. You know, you can kick a ball, like you can play soccer by yourself for only a little bit, right? You can kick the ball around, but until there's like that full field of team and opposing team to kind of like, you really can't get into it. So it's kind of cool that you can do this on a game instead, you know?
Exactly. Way better. Yeah.
That's cool. At some point, you have to find like an emulator or something and try the very first MLB game and tell me how that goes.
Ooh. That'd be interesting.
Maybe we do a little video about that one, because that would be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right, cool. So you say you tried the 2023 version, right? Because the first release of the show was 2006, it looks like, and they've released a new one every year, dude.
Yep, that's the whole point of the year after the show, is because it's like a Madden game, it's like a 2K game.
Yeah,
every year
I play Madden.
Yeah, they gotta redo it.
Okay.
Oh, yep, yeah. So they gotta redo it with the fresh rosters.
Okay.
Which is awesome because there was a lot of changes. I'm a Minnesota Twins fan. So the difference just in roster, I couldn't wait, you know.
I see.
So
that makes sense.
It's awesome.
So far, what's been your favorite thing about this game? Is it just a roster change, or is it like, does the game feel different?
A little bit, like it's always, you know, a little bit graphic change, a little bit clearer always, you know, but it's mainly the roster change. Not much from game to game changes, other than maybe a mechanic here or two. I haven't seen a difference in the mechanics.
Yeah.
But one of my friends, he told me to switch how I pitch and how I hit. So that is kind of makes the game a little bit newer to me, because there's a meter in pitching I didn't know about, other than just
Oh.
selecting the pitch and choosing where to throw it.
Right.
There's actually a meter where you hit it again for like a good, perfect, bad, or whatever,
Yeah.
and that decides how you pitch too, which is really cool.
But do they show the meter on screen?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
before-
remember something about that where it's like one of those sliders, right? It bounces
Yeah,
back and forth, and you
goes
try to
up,
get
and
it in the
then-
middle. Like
It's
that one
perfect,
hasn't
exactly.
changed. That's such an
Yeah,
old school
nope.
mechanic, dude.
Yep, it's still there too,
That's
and I
hilarious.
didn't know about that.
Oh
And he's
my
like,
god.
he's like, you're making me mad. Switch your pitching. So you got to figure this out, and you trust me, it's gonna be way better. So I did, and I didn't do that in 23.
Yeah.
So now, it makes 24. Obviously it's a super old mechanic, but it makes 24 a little bit cooler.
Yeah, I feel like this is
So-
such a familiar conversation for us. She's like, you're doing this all wrong.
All right, it is, man.
Look at fix it. You're
And the
driving me
back-
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because this guy who I'm talking about is my good friend who got me into baseball's little brother,
Mm.
but he makes me play online in the show.
Oh, you can do
against real
that.
people.
Cool.
Yes, you can. It's so much anxiety because
Wait, could you
he's
do it in
really good.
23?
I did a couple games. Yep. I never
Okay.
streamed it, but I did do it a couple of times. Lost maybe 3-1-3. Yeah, went 500. But in 24 with his name's Derek. But I haven't lost a game. We've played 4. We're 4-0
Wait, are
online.
you playing versus him or versus random people?
versus random people. Me and him play together. So
That's
Yeah.
cool, dude.
yep. So it's like duo against duo, full baseball game. Yeah.
How many people can be on the same team?
I haven't found out. I definitely know 3 because he's been trying to get his brother and me to play. So maybe 4. I don't. You probably go higher. Everyone can play
Yeah,
their own
because
position.
I was gonna say, like, it's a big team, right? You can
Yeah.
fill as many as you want, technically. That might be
Yeah.
kind of cool. It's just like random people show up together and get dumped onto a team. If it,
Right? Yeah.
Use, like,
Yeah.
Phil?
It's like, that's some chaos. I could
That would
only
be
imagine
crazy.
the chaos.
That would be pretty insane. That's
Yeah.
pretty fun. So, yeah. So, are there anything you don't like about the game? You know, like sometimes mechanically, they're just.
The reaction time.
What do you mean?
So if you're, let's say, because I know I've made the mistake, but I also know I haven't. So if you're thrown to a certain base or you're trying to run in a certain direction and you know you're doing it, but the game says nah, or it'll send you the other way. Because there's sometimes where the game will do it for you,
Mhm.
and then there's sometimes where you have to do it. So it's almost like if you're trying to do it, but the game's saying no, I'm gonna do it, and then it messes you up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to throw to second from the outfield, and it's gonna make you throw to first or third or
Ooh.
cut off.
Have you gotten any clips
I
of
was
that?
I think I did. I think I sent one. Maybe
Okay.
I definitely sent one where I messed up and I got it back and I managed to throw somebody out.
Yeah.
And if you could hear the Discord call, I was getting reamed. I was getting yelled at. And if I didn't throw that guy out to end the
Yeah.
inning, he would have left the game probably.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to tell me which clip it is. I gotta pull this up and put it
Oh, you'll
here
know.
on screen.
You'll know. Because I'm like throwing between first or second and third or something, and I somehow tag him. But I'll double check and
Yeah.
I'll make sure you get that clip.
Yeah,
'Cause it's awesome.
Let's put that up here for sure. I want to see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Things get real
I'm pretty
serious
sure I sent you
when a bunch of strangers start playing. I feel like it's like more forgiving when you're playing with your friends, right? Like we mess up all the time and we just kind of like we laugh about it, whatever. But then when you play with strangers, like people get so mad.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's serious about his gaming, and I don't blame him. That's awesome. It's definitely cool.
Wait, was this your
You know.
friend? Because you were playing with a friend.
No, this is my
Okay.
friend yelling at me. But I fixed it and got the out, and he's
That's
like,
funny.
"Oh my god, that was awesome." But damn. Like, you're lucky you fixed that. I was like, I'm lucky I'm fixed that. I know I'm lucky.
Yeah. So
It
you're
was awesome though. It was
yeah. So So how many modes are there? Let's go back a little bit so I can kind of catch up. How many game modes are there? Is it like, because there's career, right? You're doing the career one.
Yep, Road to the Show.
Okay.
There's Diamond Dynasty, where you build a lineup off of either purchasing packs or unlocking packs for players.
Okay.
Old, new, every position you got to fill. You make your team, your logo, your stadium, the whole shebang, and you face other players online. That's the whole mode too. I haven't gotten that yet because I want to build up the lineup, off of the packs. There's home run derbies. There's just a playoff mode, like you just set teams and just do the playoffs, up to the World Series. Regular exhibition, your classic 1v1 computer local type versus your friend. There's a really cool mode that you can go to certain times in history and play out these events of baseball, like epic events, historic events of maybe like Babe Ruth hitting a home run for a game winner, or certain events, and you play them out and you gotta do them correctly to pass.
Yeah, what's this year's?
I think that's
was it another Jeter one? I thought I saw a clip about that.
Oh, I have no idea. I just know you go back at any point and just you have to play it out and you get rewards for it. Like, I haven't gotten to that either, but I really want to.
You have to unlock it?
No, it's unlockable. I just haven't started any.
Okay.
But it's all free when you get the game.
So you've played
these modes.
You've played the online one and the career one for now?
That's so far, yeah.
Okay, how far along are you getting?
in my career one?
Yeah. Because I remember when you were like, hey, I'm changing this from beginner easy mode.
So that Road to the Show, I didn't stream much more of it. I wanted to, but I just wanted to get to the majors, and I'm already in the majors on the Twins. Okay. Didn't take much, and I'm on the dynamic setting, which it ranges how the game operates. So if you're pitching better, it's gonna go higher. If you're suck, it's gonna go lower. It's skill based, I guess you would say.
Okay.
So last game I played, it was like halfway up to rookie, which is like maybe 3 difficulties high. So I wouldn't say that's too bad. It's pretty crazy. It's, you're giving up runs, you're giving up hits for sure. I've given up 3 home runs in my career, which sucks. But I haven't lost a game either though.
Hey, so nicely done.
I'm taking that one.
Hell yeah. But how long did you finish the 2023 one?
I did not, and I'm really mad that I didn't, because I think there's 2 months left in the season, and
oh no,
I kind of want to. Yeah, because I'm a hitter, outfielder in that game, center field, and I'm only a pitcher in this one. So
okay, yeah, because I watched you stream that one, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I watched you stream that one. Then you were telling me that's how we got started talking about this, because you said, "Oh, there's a new one coming out."
Yep.
Man.
The next day, it was like the next day. Yeah, it's gonna come out.
That's crazy.
Yep. Which it's still awesome. It's
Yeah. So are you gonna finish 23, or because I'm assuming this one is gonna take just as long to do, and it sounds like there's a whole lot of different modes to try out too. So.
No, yeah, I am gonna go back to finish the 23, because I kid you not, that grind and 23 for a hitter is actually a lot longer than it was to be a pitcher to make it to the majors.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already in the majors as a pitcher. I think I spent like a month and a half trying to get to the majors as a hitter.
Yeah, but you're gonna finish 24 and then go back, or you think you're gonna kind of hop back and forth?
I might hop back and forth, because it's so close. It's so close to the end, Butter.
I know.
Yeah, it's 2 months to the playoffs, and I gotta find out. I want to be that clutch hitter in the playoffs.
All right,
Don't worry.
so how long do you think your 2024 the show 24 is gonna take you?
For my pitcher, oof. I mean, it could be a day, it could be weeks, because it does take a while, and somehow my pitcher has managed to make it to the 8th or 9th inning every game, and that takes probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So sometimes faster, but it all depends on your skill. You could be pitching 5 innings a game, 9 innings a game.
It could take a day. Like that's that fast.
Yeah, if you're committing, like you start in the morning, you can probably make it to the World Series by night.
Oh shit! And then what?
Because you do it all over again. Yeah.
Like, are you done with the career and then you unlock the other modes, or are you just?
No, that all your other modes you just get with the game, no matter what. Yeah, but like, I mean, if you commit to your career, they offer you a new contract. You could get traded, but you're still doing the same thing over and over. Which I might. I probably would stay with the Twins just because why not? Or you could say screw it, I'm gonna go to the Royals, or do something crazy like the Marlins, or if you commit to it, you could play that game just the career alone,
right?
For till the next game.
Okay.
If you want it,
All right. But you said there's the mode where you're kind of like building out the team roster.
Yep, that's a Diamond Dynasty. It's called
Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to unlock stuff, or you just
you're
gonna have to explain how this works?
You unlock players. Yeah, so in your road to the show, you can unlock packs, just like pay to play type deal.
Okay.
Or was it pay to win too? You can buy packs as much as you want, sadly, or you can unlock them just by playing the game too. And you get players, you can sell them. There's an online market in the game where you get your currency from packs or selling the cards, or also just from playing. And you could get a bid war. You could buy them outright, certain players.
Right.
Yeah, and you fill out your roster just from those cards, and whatever cards you can have as many as you need, I believe, and you just build them up. You got to build one for every position, probably a couple backups, your whole bullpen, which is your closing pitchers. It takes a while just to build up in general, and then see how it works. Cool.
So how's then? It sounds like obviously if you can finish it in one day, right? But then you can keep playing it, right? The next day you just like, you can sign with a different team, you can sign with the same team again, and just play it all over again, right? So how long do you think is the playability of each release?
Oof. Just based on one game mode, or the whole game in general?
I think in general, because some games, right? Like, it's like when you didn't play Diablo with us, right? But like, we started playing it, and it was like, okay, the campaign, and then we did some of the grind, and then we all jumped off of the game, and then a season got released, we jumped back in, and we played it, and then we did the grind, and I think partway through, it's like max 100, but partway through about 70 something, most people dipped out. It was like, I'm done. Like, we've seen, sometimes like with games you see it all, and then eventually it's just like, it's not really worth the grind, right? Especially with like the pay to win, pay to play type of thing. A lot of times it's just a matter of like grinding and earning things so that you can play at that highest level thing, just for just to experience it, just to see that type of content. But then you're done, versus like certain games, you might, like, I feel like some of the Need for Speed games, I would say maybe it takes like 3 weeks to play through the whole thing, right? I know. I'm like, I don't think anybody else in our group plays racing games.
I haven't played a racing game since Xbox 360.
Yeah, I just like that it's one of those where you can load in, even if you're like not really progressing, you could just load in and do it a little bit, and you just kind of mess around, right, for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and you're good.
Right.
You
Well,
don't
that's
really
just
have to
it.
commit. Yeah.
Half an hour, you're probably sick of racing.
It kind of depends. Like, I think it depends on the game. Certain games are really well designed, and even if you're doing repetitive things, as long as it's enjoyable, like if the motion, if the interactions are enjoyable for you, then you're good, right? But if sometimes it's like the last one I played was so bad that like I can't get into this.
Ouch.
But that's what I'm saying, right? So when it comes to something like this, especially because it gets released year after year, it's like, okay, you're either really into baseball or the gameplay itself is really fun and addicting, where it's there's incremental rewards for as you're going, right? It's not just like grind, same bullshit all the time.
No, yeah, it's right. Yeah, no, it's very high survivability. Like I could play. I'll probably be playing this till the next one comes out, just because it's a really good game for my best friend. He's really into baseball. He got me into baseball, like I've mentioned before, and that's just one of those games that we can play together, win or lose online, face each other, which I haven't beaten him once yet, but you know, that's where you start to incorporate those other game modes that the game offers, and you know, you just kick each other's butt in each one. Home run derbies, that's one of our favorites, is the home run derby. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, how do you play that?
Yeah, it's simple. It's you pick a player with a high strength. Like, for example,
that makes sense.
He really likes Pete Alonso
of
the New York Mets. For example, I will choose Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. High strength power, and they just get simple pitches, and you try to bomb it out the park. And whoever has higher home runs and higher distance, simple, you win. But you just keep picking different players, and you just keep bombing them out the park and going for the highest distance. So actually a big change we noticed, because we always go to the Colorado Rockies stadium, and because they actually took into detail the high altitude in the stadium, so you actually hit further home runs in the Rocky Stadium.
Okay, so that's really cool.
Exactly, that's what I said. I was like, I didn't think they would think of that. Of course they did, right? So in other parks where you could average like a 430, 450 home run, maybe, no, okay, I take that back. Probably like 410 to 430 in distance, feet out of the park, where in the Colorado Rockies, you can bomb one for 530 feet.
That's
because I've seen it. Yeah, that's not normal. Trust me.
But you know what? The nerd in me loves shit like that, where they think of something, that makes a big difference in a game, right? Where it's like epic. It's not monotonous. It's like that little bit of variety just makes it more exciting to play.
Exactly. Yeah, and so we go out there bombing 510, and it's still crazy to see. Even though you can do it in that stadium, just that little extra detail to go there every time and see if you could beat like 530, because that's our record so far. Like, hell yeah, that's so cool.
That is really cool. I will say though, hey, both of you are picking New Yorkers to be the strongest swingers. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Shoot, you guys are lucky, that's for sure.
Are we lucky, or are we just
I'll recall New York team making the playoffs last year.
Maybe you
guys just got that one player.
You know what? Maybe that's all you need. Who knows, man? Who knows? Well, I'll see you in the batting cages and we'll find out. No, I'm actually really bad at it.
No, we need actual distance. We're going outside.
I know, right? You can't really, I mean, we can try it. That would actually be fun. That would be a little fun outing. We'll fucking do that.
Go.
Toss the ball.
I love outdoor stuff. Yeah.
play baseball. We'll play baseball at your wedding or something.
I got gloves. I got so many gloves.
Oh
I
my
got a
god!
whole
Of
bucket of
course
baseballs.
you do.
It's a thing. It's a thing. I mean, I got a
man.
huge yard. I got plenty of room to play
Hilarious.
catch, hit the ball around. Always.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough, dude.
I'm down. Oh, it's happening then. That's right. You guys are coming here.
Yep. All right, cool.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
thanks for jumping on here and talking about the game. I know obviously so little about what's new in the MLB games, but it's nice to have someone else who's actually playing these and giving us some details around, what's going on with the new releases and what. I was always curious why they keep releasing it because I'm not that into most sports, I would say. Like, I like watching it while I'm watching it, but I don't track anything, so a lot of that gets lost on me. But it's really cool to actually hear that and like learn that aspect of it. So thanks a lot for jumping on, dude. Sure.
Oh, of course. No, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Glad to talk. I love talking sports.
Cool. We'll have you back on in no time, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm down. I appreciate it. This was awesome.
All right, dude. So you gotta say laters.
Laters.
I love it. All right.